tired of feeling like you're walking on eggshells in your relationships? Are you fed up with trying to please everyone else while your own needs go unmet? Do you want to know the secret to getting what you want without asking for it? Then, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the world of reverse psychology, a powerful tool that can transform your relationships and give you the upper hand. But be warned, once you learn these techniques, there's no going back. You'll be hooked on the thrill of getting what you want without ever having to ask. Reverse psychology is a powerful technique that involves doing the opposite of what's expected of you. Instead of asking for something, you make the other person want to give it to you. Instead of trying to convince someone of your point of view, you make them convince themselves. It's a subtle yet potent way to influence people's behavior and get what you want without ever having to ask. And the best part? When done correctly, reverse psychology can be a win-win for everyone involved. It's not about manipulation or deceit, but rather about understanding human psychology and using it to create mutually beneficial outcomes. Reverse psychology is based on several psychological principles that are deeply ingrained in human nature. Understanding these principles is key to effectively using reverse psychology in your relationships. 1. Rebellion. Humans have an innate desire for autonomy and freedom. When people feel their choices are being limited or they're being told what to do, they often rebel against it. This is why telling someone they can't have something often makes them want it even more. 2. Scarcity. We tend to place higher value on things that are rare or in short supply. When something is perceived as scarce, our desire for it increases. This principle is often used in marketing, limited time offer, but it can be equally effective in personal relationships. 3. Reciprocity. This is the social norm that compels us to return favors and treat others as they treat us. When someone does something for us, we feel an innate desire to return the favor. This principle can be leveraged in reverse psychology to indirectly encourage desired behaviors. 4. Reactance. This psychological phenomenon occurs when people feel their freedom of choice is being threatened. They react by doing the opposite of what they're being pressured to do, in order to reassert their freedom. 5. Cognitive dissonance. This refers to the mental discomfort we experience when our actions don't align with our beliefs. To reduce this discomfort, we often change our beliefs to match our actions, rather than the other way around. By understanding these principles, you can create situations that make people want to give you what you want without ever having to ask directly. Now that we've covered the basics, let's dive into some practical tips on how to use reverse psychology in relationships. Number 1. The power of no. When someone asks you for something, consider saying no. Not because you don't want to help, but because you want to make them want it more. When you say no, you create a sense of scarcity, making the other person desire it even more. For example, if your partner asks you to go to a movie you're not particularly interested in, instead of reluctantly agreeing, you might say, "I don't think I'm up for a movie tonight." This could make them more enthusiastic about the idea and even offer to sweeten the deal. What if we go to your favorite restaurant first? Number 2. The art of deflecting. When someone asks you to do something, try deflecting the question by asking them a question in return. This creates a sense of reciprocity, making them more likely to do what you want. For instance, if a friend asks you to help them move, you might respond, "That's a big job. How do you think we could make it more manageable?" This puts the ball in their court and might lead them to come up with solutions that make the task easier for both of you. Number 3. The magic of mirroring. Mirroring is a powerful technique that involves subtly mimicking the other person's body language, tone of voice, and even speech patterns. When you mirror someone, they feel a sense of connection and rapport, making them more likely to agree with you or do what you want. For example, if you're in a disagreement with your partner and they cross their arms, try crossing yours too. If they speak softly, lower your voice as well. This subconscious mimicry can create a sense of harmony and make them more receptive to your point of view. Number 4. The power of silence. When someone is trying to convince you of something, try remaining silent. Don't give them the satisfaction of an immediate response. This creates a sense of uncertainty, making them more likely to elaborate on their point or even reconsider their position. For instance, if a colleague is trying to convince you to take on extra work, instead of immediately agreeing or disagreeing, remain silent for a moment. They might fill the silence by offering more information or even sweetening the deal. Number 5. The art of making them feel important. Make the other person feel important by giving them credit for your ideas or asking for their advice. This creates a sense of ownership and importance, making them more likely to support your ideas or take action. For example, if you want your partner to be more involved in household chores, you might say, "I really value your opinion on how we can keep our home tidy. What do you think about creating a chore schedule?" Number 6. The paradoxical approach. Sometimes, encouraging the opposite of what you want can lead to the desired outcome. This works particularly well with stubborn individuals or in situations where direct requests have failed. For instance, if you've been trying to get your teenager to clean their room without success, you might try saying, "You know what? Don't worry about cleaning your room. It's your space, and if you're comfortable living like that, it's fine." This unexpected approach might spark their desire to prove you wrong and take initiative. Number 7. The reverse ultimatum. Instead of giving an ultimatum, which can create resistance, try offering a choice where both options are acceptable to you. This gives the other person a sense of control while still achieving your desired outcome. For example, instead of saying you need to start helping with the dishes, you might say, "Would you prefer to wash the dishes or dry them?" This gives them a choice, making them more likely to participate willingly. Remember the hit TV show American Idol? The show's producers masterfully used reverse psychology to get contestants to do what they wanted. By making the judges seem harsh and critical, especially Simon Cowell, the contestants felt a sense of rebellion, wanting to prove themselves even more. This approach created a sense of scarcity. The judges' approval became a rare and valuable commodity. When a contestant finally received praise, especially from Simon, it was seen as a major achievement. This made the contestants work even harder, improving the quality of the performances and the drama of the show. Moreover, when the judges finally gave them a nod of approval, the contestants felt a sense of reciprocity, wanting to return the favor by continuing to improve and deliver great performances. This cycle of challenge, improvement, and reward kept viewers engaged and contestants motivated throughout the show's run. While reverse psychology can be a powerful tool, it's not without its risks and ethical considerations. 1. Overuse. If used too frequently, reverse psychology can become transparent and ineffective. People may start to see through your tactics and resent feeling manipulated. 2. Backfire. Sometimes, reverse psychology can backfire. The person might take your words at face value and act in a way opposite to what you actually want. 3. Trust issues. If not used carefully, reverse psychology can damage trust in relationships. If someone feels they're being constantly manipulated, it can lead to resentment and breakdown of communication. 4. Ethical concerns. There's a fine line between influence and manipulation. It's crucial to use reverse psychology ethically, aiming for win-win outcomes rather than selfish gains. 5. Dependency. Relying too heavily on reverse psychology can prevent the development of direct, honest communication skills, which are crucial for healthy relationships. Remember, the goal of reverse psychology is to create mutually beneficial situations, not to manipulate or control others. It should be used sparingly and thoughtfully, as a tool to enhance communication and understanding, not replace it. Reverse psychology is a powerful tool that can transform your relationships and give you the upper hand in many situations. By understanding the science behind it and using it correctly, you can often get what you want without ever having to ask directly. However, it's crucial to use these techniques responsibly and ethically. The most effective use of reverse psychology comes when it's combined with genuine care for others, open communication, and a desire for mutual benefit. It should be a tool in your relationship toolkit, not your only strategy. Remember the golden rule: treat others the way you want to be treated. Use reverse psychology to create win-win situations, foster better understanding, and ultimately, build stronger, more fulfilling relationships. With practice and mindful application, you can master the art of reverse psychology and enjoy more harmonious, satisfying interactions in all areas of your life.